Well, what would you like to say about your experience at our program?
How long can I speak for?
As long as you wish.
Okay. So I'm going to be starting with the fact that I had been applying for in-person electives, and just like any medical student, I was so excited to leave to the US that in February, both my electives got canceled. So I had to go and my only option was an online elective. And so I didn't know what to expect. And then I applied for the elective with AMO and found you guys. And then just a few days before the elective, Dr. Naka provided us with a brief orientation. And it was great because the orientation, it literally told us what we were supposed to do, how we were supposed to dress, so everything that was expected of us. And it let us meet everyone that would be joining in virtually. So that was a great start, honestly. And then the first few days were hard. It was difficult sitting behind the laptop for 5 hours at first. I think that's everyone's struggle. But then 3 days later, just listening to you and watching everyone and how radiant and vibrant the environment was, I used to spend as much hours as I could extra after 2 p.m. An amazing thing was that we were not only passive learners, we were actually actively involved in the process. So we were allowed to take histories, we could contribute to the physical exams, and then we could see cases that we'd only heard about in books, like Angelman syndrome, or cases we'd never heard about before, like Spoonerism and Mary Turner syndrome. And the thing is, it just doesn't stop here. There's, of course, you, Dr. Stein. So every case that we see, there's a discussion going on, there are relative articles that are being sent, getting everyone involved, getting everyone interested. Dr. Stein, you're so passionate about both learning and teaching us that we've become equally passionate, and we're loving medicine just the same way, or maybe a bit less. And then, of course, there's a lot more to learn beyond medicine. There are things no one teaches you in medical school. There's how to deal with difficult patients. There's how to talk to patients and make them feel like you're their family and like they're listened to and heard and cared for. And there's this thing that when I started rotating with you guys, I would sit in the basement and I would be all alone in the basement. And whenever anyone asked me how my experience was, I tell them, yes, I was all alone, but there was this energy that came from my laptop. It felt like the entire room would come to life. I felt people were all around me and the environment was so vibrant. It was amazing, honestly. So I do think it's one of the best experiences you can get.
Dr. Bernard has a passion for medicine also. Could you say a few things about Dr. Bernard? You didn't see him as much, but how did you find him?
Dr. Bernard was, Dr. Bernard's something else, honestly.
I agree, by the way.
Pardon me?
I agree, he's something else.
Yeah, he is. The thing is, he's so dedicated to his patients, and he's dedicated to us, and he's dedicated to everyone. But the amount of effort he puts in trying to diagnose the patients, trying to really get to know the patients, is something I don't think I'll ever see. It's something I've never seen or I'll ever see. And he really taught us a lot. So one day when I become a physician, I'm definitely going to do the same. Patients are family.
That's wonderful. You know, the history of medicine is transmitted orally and by behavior. You can't learn medicine from a book to really be a good doctor.
Right.
And so we've been passing it down from generation to generation.
Dr. You're doing an amazing job. It's impossible. I've been in 3 rotations and I don't think anything is even like 25% of what you guys are doing.
Thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful career, and please feel free to contact us for recommendations or anything we can help you with.
I will, definitely. And I hope to be able to see you all in person one day.